Hi guys, it's me, Christy from Abundant Healing and Wellness. So today I was feeling a little bit like I had some emotions going through me, and so I wanted to not do my live today. And I thought, no, that wasn't fair because I promised and I made a commitment. So what I thought I would do was I would express to you guys how art therapy works. So I'm feeling sad today. I have a couple of things that have come to me that are not my problems, but as an empath, and these people I know, it affects me and it makes me very sad, especially because there's nothing that I can do. So, art helps me get over that, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So, I'm just going to take my frustrations and my sadness and I'm gonna put them on my paint or on my canvas right here. So you're going to get a recording today. I hope that you understand. And yeah, so let's see what I create. I'm going to pick some colors for my backgrounds and I'm going to blend them in and go from there. I think that sounds good. I'm going to start with some black. I feel kind of black. That's a good indication of sad right there, right? We'll do some up here too, because we're going to do several colors in here. So I'm sure a lot of people are being sad or feeling sad. And again, I know that people wonder why I don't ever get sad. And it's because I do. I just don't always show it to you guys. So I'm going to give you a technique of how you can work with your sadness and use it for something productive and ease your soul. Life is so hard sometimes, right? I think we need some blue in here as well. So I've got black and I've got purple so far. I want to get a pink, but I probably won't be able to do that so well with my mindset the way that it is. It's not very clear. So I don't know how well my blending will be. This is just more intuitive, inspirational, intuitive expression. My way of expressing sadness and sorrow, you know. So I guess that way you guys can see that I'm real, that I have sadness too. I've shown that a couple times on Resilient Shaman, but I keep it over there because I don't know. I just feel like maybe not everybody wants to see sad sometimes. So I try not to share sadness everywhere. I was posting some things earlier on Joseph Campbell. I don't know if you guys know who he is. Anyway, you should check him out in some of my posts that I posted earlier. I studied him when I was in college. The Hero's Journey. I feel very much today like that is where I am. Right there at the reward part. But boy, some days are just not as easy as others, right? Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I have no idea how this painting is going to end up. So I think that's probably enough franticness for the moment. Let's move these over here. So thank you guys for staying with me today and understanding of my desire to be expressive. Hopefully this will give you a way of being expressive too. If I had my rathers, I would be outside. It's raining though. I would have like a big canvas and I would just throw paint. That's really what I would like to do. And I could splatter in here too, and I may do that. But let's see what happens with this to start. Okay. So, I think I should start. Let's go ahead and start where the black is. That works. So in the comments, I'd love for you guys to tell me, how do you release your sadness? I guess this is that lovely piece of the dark night of the soul, plus two, with all of these energies going on. I mean, we've been purging for a while now, but this was another one of those, whoops, let's give you some more, make sure you get rid of what no longer serves you, right? So, how are you guys dealing with that? Let me know in your comments. And I do promise that tomorrow I will be on here live, and I will be talking about this topic again, just a recap, and more of the information and downloads that I receive and insights from my own intellect. I'm just painting the frustration out. Really, as you could tell, it's pretty frantic, pretty focused. So as you can see, this action that I'm doing is productive because I'm expressing myself through something creative. And so therefore, art can be such a wonderful way. I was diagnosed with PTSD from a rape and assault, and then discovered most likely CPTSD from childhood trauma. And I have been through many, many years of therapy, and nothing seemed to work except for a few things: alternative medicine, uh, shamanic studies, which I did that for 3.5 years. I started shamanic studies so that I could understand why I started seeing disincarnate souls, and then realized that shamanic studies was the best therapy I had ever invested in. So I just started healing myself through shamanic studies. And then art. My career as a chef for a very long time, that I was very tired of that. And I loved art, and I didn't start art until I started shamanic studies. And then I just dabbled a little bit, and I didn't really progress with it. But this last year, I've really found that intuitive art therapy is the best thing I could have ever done. Going into meditation and talking to my guides and getting information from source was the best thing I could have ever done, because it guided me to do something outside of my comfort zone, which was art, because people are so judgy. And in life, really, all we ever want is to be accepted, right? So when you do your art, your soul goes into your art. And therefore, you've displayed your soul. And so when you've done that, then it makes you very vulnerable. However, I really take heart to, and I say all the time, Andy Warhol. He says, let them decide whether it's good or not. Until then, create more art. And so therefore, I agree with that. That resonates with me and makes me feel quite comfortable with it. It's a freedom of expression, and I don't care if people don't like it. It's hard enough to please people otherwise. This is the only way that I have to release myself. And so therefore, it's a wonderful gift. So you should try it. You might enjoy it. And again, thank you guys for staying with me today. I hope in some way this touches you, helps you, something resonates with you. If not, at least entertains you. It's pretty dark so far. I think I need to add a little bit more color because it's not quite that dark inside. But as you can see, I've blended my blue and my purple. When this dries, I'll add a little more purple to it because I didn't quite want it that dark. So I probably will add some white in here for sure. But let's just see if I could just do some streaks of the colors and not go too terribly dark. There we go. I want more. I'm just feeling sad. I'm feeling sad that people are struggling. That makes me terribly sad. Because I really work very hard to be light for everyone. And when people are struggling, it makes me so sad. Plus, I can feel it. And it makes me so heavy. And it just makes me sob sometimes. So I guess maybe this is an excellent way to express yourself and know that it's okay. It's okay to be sad, right? Honor that piece of you. Just let it go. But this way you're doing something productive and constructive, and you're not making poor choices, whatever that might be. So there's where I'm at there. You can see how the colors are going. Look at the center there, though. The center isn't that interesting. That wasn't planned, but the center of it is still bright, isn't it? So that just tells me that this is perfect art therapy, because even though I have all that darkness that fills me up because of everybody's sadness, inside there's still light. Do you know what that means? There's hope. Where there's light, there's hope, right? So let's go more vivid. Let's do vivid now. I like that. And then later, when this dries, I can come through and I can do the second half of this and upload that, and then show the aftermath of how I feel, to show you the transformation, how art heals. I guess, right? Lead by example. If I would like to assist you guys in healing, it'd be best for me to show you how I do that and how I did that for myself. And the only way I can do that is by showing you in the moments like this that are uncomfortable. But because I meditate so well, I guess the good part of it is that I'm not sobbing, right? I did that a little bit earlier, and I got over it. I even said I needed a good cry. I did so, and then I moved forward. So it is the mastery of your emotions. It is the acknowledgement of those feelings, feeling them, acknowledging them, and let them go like water off of a duck's back. Because not only is tomorrow a new day, it's literally every breath is a do-over. You can either choose that wisely or not. You can choose to be silent if need be for best interest, or you can choose to do something else. So finding creative outlets is a very, very excellent tool. Okay, let's go with, I've got some mauve, I think is here. We'll do some mauve because it's brightening up a little bit. Let me turn this around a bit. There we go. So we've got some mauve here. Oh, that's interesting. It's blending. All right, that's more appropriate. It wasn't immediately bursting into, because, we're expressing ourselves here. And sadness doesn't dissipate sometimes for everyone at the same time. We all have healing on our own timelines. People are so judgy. We've been so conditioned to judge. We need to allow release on everyone else's timeline. Whatever suits you best. You guys know. Your heart knows. When you make your decisions not from your head, but from your soul, from your heart, and from your intuition, which is in your tummy, you know that you are making the decisions that are best for you. And when you make the decisions that are best for you, those are actually the decisions that are best for everyone around you, because you're living in true self. It's very hard to do as a parent sometimes because we never ever think of ourselves. However, especially right now, it's kind of crucial to do that. All right, feeling a lot lighter now. So I'll add some much lighter there. And like I say, in an hour or so, I'll do another part to this. Once this dries, and I'll do the how I feel after I've expressed myself through this, letting you see me in this raw state, so that it's not always sunshine, that you don't always have to be making a beautiful, beautiful landscape, just expression. I always had this desire to get a tarp and just put paint all over myself and roll around on it. I feel like that would be just freedom. Freedom of expression. That would be amazing. I would like that a lot. Matter of fact, I'd like that so much, I'm going to put green on here now. That's about perfect because it looks like I only have about a minute more of time. So I'm feeling much better. That was very healing. Kind of cute. I didn't even think about that was green on there. Perfect though. See, the divine works. Oh, believe in source, guys. Whatever is best for your soul. There's so many beliefs. All I say is if you are walking in truth, you are aligned with God, you are aligned with your truth for the good of all, for the highest good of all, every living creature and mankind, and you're walking in your truth, that's all that matters. But this will help you release a lot of fear and anxiety, especially if you have PTSD. This has really assisted me a great, great deal. So guys, with that said, my tape is going to run out. I will check back in an hour. Much love to you from Christy and Abundant Healing and Wellness.